Hello, and welcome back to Nick's Hobbies and Interests. Now, these two have been in my collection from back when I first joined Displate. They did Hitman 3. I believe they only did the 2, but I may have missed one. I hope they do a third one. It would be nice to have an entire set of 3. The fact they're based around the third game. Now that that's all said, let's actually get down to it and actually take a closer look at the two of them. One at a time, of course. Starting in the top left corner, as you can see, there's 3D printing cables or wiring. You have plenty of signs. I was going to say billboards, but they're not really, are they? They're LED neon lights as he's walking through, well, walking either towards a car or walking through, I was about to say Chinatown or Japantown or some location from the Hitman 3 game. Forgive me, I'm yet to play it. I've only played Hitman 1, 2, Blood Money, Absolution, and then seasons 1 and half of seasons 2 of the new episodic reboot. So yes, I've not actually got round to playing 3 yet. But going on the picture in front of us, yes, I can imagine it's some foreign country somewhere. That's the one thing I like about Hitman, is especially these episodic ones, is they travel all over the world. A bit like the Bourne movies in a way, or James Bond, British Assassin. Been watching them recently, but anyway, I'm going off track. Back to this, 3D buildings in the background, as you can see. I can't remember all the special details, but it's got very reflective surfaces, so I'd suggest gloss has been used, maybe a varnish as well. But yeah, the gloss on the neon signs definitely has got to be of use. Yeah, it's a lovely piece, to be fair. I nearly sold this. Nearly. I was going to, because I was much happier with the other one that I've got. But yeah, I'm glad I kept it, because getting it back out for this review has been lovely. I've really actually seen the detail in it and really loved it as a piece of artwork. We'll have a quick panning shot from his gun to the title, but what I want to show you is the back, because interestingly, it was obviously manufactured in April, but the next bit that's interesting is the limited edition number count, and that is, I've got number 56 out of 500. Now, I was going to say modern day, right now when I'm recording this, normally we get between 750 and 1,500. Putting aside the Stand With Ukraine, I think that was more of a special, the fact of the cause for it being over 2,000 units made, obviously to support Ukraine. But yeah, it's quite a low number really, 500. So there isn't many out there. Moving on to my favourite piece, and this is actually my favourite display in my collection. I can't tell you why it's my favourite. It just really does it for me. I am a Hitman fan. I don't know if it's just how simple it is. It's just black, red. Pretty much it's just black and red, isn't it? I mean, there is shines of silver in there, sure, but it's very sleek. It's a beautiful piece, but it's, when it comes down to the colour coding, it's very basic, but there is something I love about it. You've got the barcode in the background, you've got the grooves in his coat, so obviously it is 3D printed, but I can't explain how beautiful that actually is. You have got, of course, other textures. The gun and the glove is a very sort of hot spot. It's a beautiful piece in that area alone. You've got the buttons on the coat. You've got, I think, what's meant to be rain. Now, that wouldn't surprise me. And then there's no denying that there's a reflective surface on Hitman's bald head. That's not an offence against bald people. Believe me, I'm losing my hair as I'm getting older, so it's only a matter of time. I'm tempted just to shave it off. But anyway, let's get back to the display, shall we? I am doing my best to show it off the best I actually can. Like I said, there's a reason for it somewhere that it's my favourite in my collection. I've got some beautiful pieces, don't get me wrong, and I imagine there's going to be many coming out that are going to get my attention. But yeah, there is something. This was, I think, one of the first limited editions I ever actually bought, and maybe that's why it was one of the first I committed to. You know, I had a few standards first, but then went to the limited edition range, and yeah, this was calling my name. To wrap this up, guys, what I've done is I've actually put the displays in the light box and taken a few still shots from a distance with the merchandise that I also own. Now, forgive me, I do own Hitman 3, the episodic. I do own that on physical, but I completely forgot about it when I had the light box on and everything in it. I forgot I owned the physical copy. I bought the first 2 episodic games digitally after they were eventually all released. I don't like episodic things where they release one every week or so, so I just left the first 2 games until we actually had the entire game. Hitman 3 made the exception because, or I made the exception, simply because that game actually released in its entirety. Every episode was available straight away. And yeah, a certain big retailer had it at a very good price day one. Literally, I think it was £35 on PlayStation 5. I said, yeah, I'm having that. As far as my review goes, and same for both, I'd have to say it's a 5 for both. I think they're both great. Some really good 3D printing, great use of paint applications. Like I say, you can really see the gloss more on the neon lights on the one to the right. But I am truly in love with the one on the left. A reminder that my review is just my personal opinion on these. They are in my collection. I do plan to keep them for now. There may come a day where I sell them, but yeah, I'm waiting on Displate to release a third more than anything. So yeah, time will tell. Anyway, guys, if you got this far, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comment sections below. Ring the bell if you wish. And as always, take care.